The following is a commercial program paid for by Little Rock Trojan Sports Properties and the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and are not those of Nexstar Broadcasting Incorporated, the station, or their affiliates or employees.
This is the Darrell Walker Coaches Show with host Ray Tucker. The Darrell Walker Coaches Show is brought to you by Stevens Incorporated, Dillard's Department Stores, Cleve Addy, Bath Makeover of Arkansas, Zips Car Wash, and Leaf Guard of Arkansas.
It is hard to believe, but we're about halfway through the college basketball season. Our Little Rock Trojans are playing exceptional basketball right now. Good evening. I'm Ray Tucker, joined by Trojan head coach Darrell Walker. And Darrell, you have to be pleased with your basketball team where they are right now.
Yes, I am, especially with some of the injuries that we've had, Ray. To be 11-7 and tied for first in the Sun Belt Conference is pretty good.
All right, let's take a look at the standings, and I know you and I have talked several times now, and this league is up for grabs this year. It's very, very well balanced.
I think anybody can really win this league. I said at the beginning when I started seeing some other teams play on TV, I thought it was a well-balanced league, and you can see everybody's bunched up at the top.
We started conference play a little bit earlier, started it before Christmas, and opening game was at Louisiana Monroe. And your basketball team, from the Missouri State game when you won in the last second, kind of set the culture for this team. A year ago they couldn't finish. This year they've been able to do that.
Well, they're a year older. You guys remember last year I started a bunch of freshmen last year, and now those guys are sophomores. They've been in a lot of big basketball games, and that Missouri State game was really, really, really good for us to get that first win on the road.
All right, we're on the road with the Warhawks down in Monroe, and this game ended up being a thriller, like many of them have been this season. You win this one, a close one?
No, we controlled the game in the beginning. I think we were up at 10 at halftime, and then came out in the second half. Defensively, we were lax, didn't play well. They got back in the game. I think they went up 10 or 9, something like that, Ray, and had control of the game, and we had to fight to get back in the basketball game.
That's your leading scorer right there, Marquise Noel. He's been out the last couple of games with a hamstring injury. The guy was phenomenal in this game.
He was hot. He's been playing well. He's made that next step as far as becoming an all-Sun Belt Conference basketball player. Made a lot of good shots to get us back in the basketball game, and then made a lot of big shots to win the game for us.
This is kind of a unique game. They've got a really good guard named Ertl, who had 20-something in that game, had another player, but Marquise kind of stole the show.
No, J.D. Williams and Ertl, those guys, to me, are all Sun Belt Conference players. A really solid basketball team, but Marquise was just hot. He was shooting the heck out of the basketball, dishing off for his teammates. So it was an all-around game for him. But other guys played well. Kamani played well. I thought Root played well, controlling the glass. So it was a good overall team win.
You went into this game 7-5 on the year and got your first conference victory.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, last year we came down here and they beat us by about 30, and I didn't forget that. And I told our guys in the locker room we owe these guys a loss, to put a loss on them, and we were ready to play. Like I said, in the first half we really played good basketball. In the second half we came out a little lackadaisical, but got back into the game and was able to win the basketball game.
One thing about this basketball team that we learned in a hurry, they don't have a whole lot of fear. And they like playing on the road.
They're not scared of the road. Even last year, we wasn't very good, wasn't very tall last year, Ray. We wasn't afraid on the road. I saw that in the Nevada game, the Georgetown game, a lot of games that we played on the road. We were not afraid to play. We just wasn't good enough at the time.
You have a number of new players on this team, Coach.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of them. Root, Isaiah, Jovan, Admir, Nico. I mean, just got a bunch of good guys that I really like, and this is a play we run all the time in practice, in the game play, and that's just a big shot by Marquise right there. Really a big shot.
I do want to say this, and I said a second ago this was a thriller. Down the stretch here, and we'll get to this in just a minute, Marquise Noel scored 9 points in the final 35 seconds and won this thing for you.
No, he was all these plays. These are plays that we go over all the time. Ray, you're at my practices. We try to do these plays all the time. So when it happens in the game and you have a situation like this, you're not panicking and you're ready to just get it done. Nice screen right there to get the ball over the top to Marquise. I thought he was just going to get it in attack, and I went to go sit down. As you can see, Ray, I'm going to sit down, And next thing I know, I'm like, he's just dribbling and dribbling. I'm going, what is he doing?
This is the final shot.
This is the last shot.
Watch where he shoots it from, folks.
I wasn't happy about the shot. I can guarantee you that. I was not happy about that shot at all. As you can see, I'm jump up off the bench going, get back, get back, get back on defense. So it was a gutsy shot by Marquise, one that I didn't like, but I like it. I love it now. So that was a good win. That's Ertl trying to get a shot off. And at this time, it's all your control. You know, you just hope it doesn't go in. I've seen that shot go in before in college, and it didn't go in, so I was happy.
I think the final score on this one was 63-62, kind of a low-scoring deal.
Yeah,
and so nice to see. Here's another shot of Marquise launching one.
That shot's really contested. I mean, that was a big shot right there, too.
You know, they helped you out a little bit, turn the ball over in that last 35 seconds.
Yeah, well, when you turn the ball over, I talked about that a lot last year, didn't I turn the basketball over. When you turn that ball over, you're going to give the other team a chance to really get some more shots at the basket, and we got a jump ball. That was a big jump ball that Lottie got that led to that shot to Marquise.
All right, next up we will talk about the trip to Louisiana. We were in Monroe, and so we head to Lafayette from there, and so we'll talk more about that when we come back.
Are you tired of climbing over that old outdated bathtub? What if I told you a brand new beautiful walk-in shower was only a phone call away? From Mountain Home to El Dorado, Bath Makeover of Arkansas is your trusted local source for bathroom remodeling. Bath Makeover offers a full line of bathtubs, showers, and accessibility products such as walk-in bathtubs and barrier-free shower bases. Bath Makeover products are made in the USA and include a lifetime warranty plus a 5-year workmanship warranty. Take advantage of our winter savings sale. Call now to save 50% off labor.
Don't risk a fall from the ladder trying to clean out clogged gutters. Call Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Get the only patented leaf shedding and rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. The seamless design draws water in and keeps leaves out. Little Rock Trojan fans, act now to double your bonus from a $100 to a $200 Visa gift card with your Leaf Guard purchase. 1-800-678-5862.
Little Rock, the conference season is in full swing. Become a part of the action and get to the Jack Stevens Center to watch your Trojans. Single game tickets start as low as $9 with plenty of opportunities for special group outings, including suite nights, terrace experiences, or even a night on Derek Fisher Court for your corporate events. Coach Walker has his program rolling at the start of the new year, while Coach Joe Foley and company look to keep their winning tradition alive. For more information and to learn how to get your individual or group tickets, call the Little Rock Trojan box office today at 565-8257 or visit lrtrojans.com.
Independence, the ability to think freely. It allows you to tell truth from trend, to put clients first, to take the long view.
We're privately owned. We don't have public shareholders, and that's the very significant difference between ourselves and other firms.
Since 1933, independence has made Stevens one of the country's most successful investment banking firms. Feel free then to learn more about us.
Don't risk a fall from the ladder trying to clean out clogged gutters. Call Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Get the only patented leaf shedding and rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. The seamless design draws water in and keeps leaves out. Little Rock Trojan fans, act now to double your bonus from a $100 to a $200 Visa gift card with your Leaf Guard purchase. 1-800-678-5862.
Darrell Walker, you're 1-0 in conference play with a win at Louisiana Monroe. From there, a little bus ride over to Lafayette, one of my favorite cities in the league. Take on the Raging Cajuns. They're very much like you are in the fact they lost a couple of key players to injury, and so they were struggling a little bit, but it is never easy at Lafayette, and you guys came away with a 3-point win in this one.
Wasn't easy in Monroe either. You didn't tell me about those fans down there in Monroe, Ray. They were loud and boisterous, and the same fans, same thing in Louisiana Lafayette. They had some injuries, but at the time, I had a bunch of injuries last year. Nobody cares who has injury. You got to go out and play, and we were able to go on the road and get a win.
All right, let's take a look at the video from the game against Lafayette. Final score in this one, 69-66, Little Rock. Another close one, Coach.
Another close one, and Marquise was able to hit a really big three on our end of the court to really put the game away. I thought we really played well in the second half defensively. We got after those guys and bogged them down and switched everything they were doing on the offensive side of the ball that kind of bogged them down a little bit. So we stayed in that defense and kept defending.
I don't know if you noticed this or not, but they've got a new floor at Lafayette. The one they had before had a swamp scene on it, and if you looked at it upside down, it was not very pretty. And so they switched things out, but you guys got off to a good start.
We got off to a good start. It's a great facility. That's one of the better facilities in the Sun Belt Conference, and that's Lottie making a beautiful pass over there to Ben Coupette, who's been playing well. And Lottie played well off the bench. Marquise was in foul trouble this game, and he played well. I thought Kamani was nice down there along with Root. It was, once again, it was another team effort. Another team effort.
This game here, seesawed back and forth.
Oh, it did. Back and forth. And like I said, Marquise was able to hit a big three down the stretch to really put the game away for us. But I thought everybody played well. I thought Root was great on the glass, blocking shots and rebounding the basketball. We shared the basketball. And at the end of the day, you go on the road, you have to defend. And that's what we did. We defended.
You shot 51% the first half.
Yeah, we did, and I thought we were going to go in with a lead and went in down a couple of points. So came out and they built a bigger lead, but we were able to get back defensively and really take them out of some of the things they were doing. Beautiful pass by Kamani to Root right there for a dunk.
I don't know if you can see the smoke coming out of this arena, Darrell, but you guys shot a blistering 63% the second half.
If you shoot that high, most of the time you should get a win. So. We shot the ball well, we moved the ball well, and we shared the ball. We really shared the ball. This team plays together. This team is still a young team, Ray. That's what still excites me about this team. Everybody's coming back on this team next year.
Young had a double-double, 21 points, 12 rebounds. He has been a great find for you guys.
Alfred Jordan did a great job of finding Root and recruiting Root and getting him to come to UA Little Rock, and we are so happy to have this young man. Good young man, plays hard. You look at his body, Ray, you go, how in the heck is he getting 15, 16 rebounds? But you know what? He has toughness, and he has a nastiness to him that I like everything about this kid. Plays the game the right way, unselfish player, pretty good action in the high-low right there.
And you guys, speaking of high-low, you guys had 38 points in the paint. That big difference in the game.
Well, when you can, people want to shoot a bunch of threes. If you can get points in the paint, they count too. This is a little play that we ran to get Marquise open, and somehow we got him open for a shot. He knocked that three down. That was big. That closed the game for us right there.
All right, a good thing about that game, those two games right there on the road, and it's home sweet home back in the Jack Stevens Center.
Anytime you can go on the road and win one game, it's big. To win two is great. You know that, Ray. You've been around doing this a long time.
All right, Danny Casper brought his Bobcats at Texas State into town. Let's take a look at video.
Man, Casper, won about 500 games. Great coach. I knew this was going to be a defensive battle. They're really good defensively. We're good defensively, so I knew it was going to be a battle. But I just thought Marquise was pretty good, dishing the ball off. At that inside presence of Kamani and Root, those guys have a great chemistry. It's a great backdoor pass right there to Root for a dunk. And Marquise in pick and roll right here, just doing what he does. Another great find, and Root finishes. It's almost like having Chris Bankston back out there. Even though Chris has been hurt, it's like Chris is out there, all the dunks that Root's getting so far.
Root Young is 6'10". I've been saying he weighs 180. That's when I was giving an early start of the season. He's telling me he weighs 205 now.
He's happy to be over to be 200. What an unbelievable dunk right there by Ben Coupette. We were able to run our offense. We ran it with some pace. And we played hard defensively, and that's the key. That's why we've been winning basketball games. It's not like we're averaging 80 points a game, Ray. We're defending, and these guys have bought into defending. And that's Lottie right there, getting into the lane. When he does that, I think he's one of the better players in the Sun Belt when he's playing downhill.
Hey, by the way, second half of that game, you guys were 15 of 22, 68%, and for the game, 26-49, 53%.
Well, when you shoot the ball that well, you should have a chance to win the game, but it still was a dogfight all the way down to the end. That's Marquise getting in the lane, creating for Jovan, who's a freshman, who I think has a chance to be a really good basketball player down the line. He's probably playing too many minutes right now because we got some injuries, but that's okay.
Final score in this one, you beat Texas State 78-62 and remain unbeaten in conference play.
Yeah, you hold a good team like that to 62 points. That's they're a good basketball team. They were in the top two all last year in the Sun Belt Conference.
One of the marks of a good basketball team, as I watch, when a team scores, the bench really gets into it. I like to see that out of a team.
Our bench has been phenomenal. Those guys have their own little thing they do over there on the bench. I'm not watching it, but I'm hearing all the noise that they're making. They're really into it. And when you're winning basketball games, that type of environment that creates that.
Did you have all the little handshakes and fist bumps and all this stuff on your
No. They got all this stuff. I mean, it makes me dizzy.
All right, our homestand will continue when we come back with more of the Darrell Walker Show.
What's your current mood? Are you in the mood for tacos, burgers, pasta, or maybe sushi? We all have those days when we're just too busy to cook or go out for a meal. Enter Bite Squad. No matter what you're craving, you can order restaurant food on the Bite Squad app, and we'll deliver it right to your door. And the best part? No prepping, no cleanup. Just really great food from your favorite restaurants. Bite Squad. Food for your mood. Delivered.
Embarrassing, sad, shameful. There's never an acceptable reason for driving dirty. Not with Zips Unlimited Wash Club. For as little as $14.95 a month, members join unlimited washes. That's less than 50 cents a day. So, show some pride and Zips your ride. Join Zips Unlimited Wash Club today. Zips 3-minute car wash. Zip in, zip out, zip on.
Duck hunting with Evans is one of my favorite things to do. It's a tradition in our family, and we've been hunting for generations in Arkansas. I grew up hunting with my dad, and now I do it with Evans. And it allows us to spend time together. It allows us to be outside and enjoy Arkansas, teaching them about nature, teaching them about the life lessons that come with it. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Shop Bale Chevy and BaleChevy.com today.
Make your lawn care a breeze this summer with outdoor equipment from Cleve Addy. Discover their large selection of Stihl's newest products that run smoothly and last long to save you time and energy. Stihl power tools are designed for reliability and built for the long haul. And when you buy your Stihl products from Cleve Addy, you buy from a dealer with a rock-solid reputation of providing excellent service. Come by Cleve Addy, where our knowledgeable team can provide the guidance and advice to help select the right tools for you.
Back with another segment of the Darrell Walker Coaches Show. Remained at home, homestand at the Jack Stevens Center. A couple of teams came to town, Texas Arlington, Georgia Southern, Coach.
Yeah, you're talking about Texas Arlington, who had the Coach of the Year last year, and Coach Ogden, a really good basketball team. Was worried about this game because, they play a lot of small guys and they're very skilled and they move a lot offensively with the motion offense. So I knew this was going to be. I thought it was going to be a dogfight defensively. I didn't know it was going to turn into a shootout, which it turned out. It turned into a shootout.
Now, your team averaging about 70 points a game. You like to hold the other team down in the 60s.
60s, yes.
And this ended up being 92-89.
I said it turned into a shootout. I just couldn't believe it. That's Ben Coupette on a breakaway dunk right there. I mean, both teams were just playing I don't know if I don't like that shot, but he made it. But that's Marquise shooting one from half court again, coming off a little baseline out of bounds play that we run all the time to get him a look.
Now, I'm not comparing him to Curry, but I compare him this way. He's got such a quick release.
No, he has a great release, and at 5'7", 5'8", he has to get the ball off quick, and he's learned over the years of being small how to get his shot off.
In this game, Marquise and Kamani were Mr. Inside, Mr. Outside. Noel had 29. Johnson had a truckload too.
No,
he had 30 and 13 to be exact.
Yeah, that was a career high for him. I mean, Kamani's been playing well. Really good defense right there by Marquise. I thought he got fouled on that play right there. Kamani, I just thought, was playing really well in the post. Gave us a big lift, a really big lift.
I think Jason Galati has improved his ball handling. I guess, a year ago he broke a finger, so that had a lot to do with handling the ball.
No, he's been playing good for us. I love his roll off the bench. He comes in, he sparks us. He gets in the paint. He creates for himself. There he is giving Kamani a nice layup right there. When Lottie's playing downhill, I think he's really a really good basketball player when he's playing downhill. That's root attacking the glass. We're a pretty big basketball team, and so when we get inside, we're trying to score or get fouled.
Marquise, as I said, had 29. Kamani had 30 in this game. Munyang had another double-double. He has like 10 or 11 on the year, which ranks pretty high nationally. Coupette had 15 and 6. He had 44 points in the paint.
Well, when you got bigs, like I said, we were small last year. When we can get in the paint and finish, if we can't finish, at least we're getting fouled and going to the foul line now, Ray, and making our free throws. So that's good. That's Marquise shooting another jumper. We executed our offense well. We posted up well. We went to the free throw line and handled that at the line, and we ran our offense. And let's just be honest, we made shots. When you make shots, it's really good when you make shots.
Excuse me, everybody feels better when you're making shots.
Yeah, well, you can't win unless you're making shots. Beautiful dish off by Lottie right there, behind the back move for and one to Kamani. It was really a close game. I know it was a shootout, but it's still 92-89. It came down to a last second 3-point shot that rattled in and came out, and we were able to escape with a win.
And right there is where Lottie is very effective. As he gets down in the paint, breaks down the defense. He got a feed there from Coupette and was able to get that thing to go.
When Lottie's getting downhill, it's just wonderful for us because it puts pressure on the defense.
Again, the final in that one, 92-89, as you beat Texas Arlington, and right after that, Georgia Southern came to town. Not had a lot of success against these guys, but here we go.
Those three teams you just named, Texas State, Georgia Southern, and now Texas Arlington. I mean, unbelievable. Last year they were the 1, 2, 3 in the conference. We knew this was going to be an easy game because this is a talented team, Georgia Southern. They average about close to 80 points a game, and I know they wanted to get up in the 80s, and I was trying my best to keep the game in the 60s, Ray. It's a good basketball game right here. They had no answer for us on the inside. I just thought we were much bigger than those guys, and we had to get the ball inside, and that's what we did.
And when we showed the standings at the start of the show, Little Rock in first place, tied for first place with Georgia Southern and Georgia State. This is Georgia Southern we're looking at here.
Now, Georgia Southern's a solid basketball team, really a good basketball team, and we were able to gut out a win. And it wasn't easy. I mean, it went all the way down. It wasn't easy, but we executed and defended.
This is another game where you own the paint. You had 34 points in the paint. Fast break-wise, you don't run a whole lot unless it's there. I had 19 points off the break.
Well, when we can get points off the break, I call those extra bunnies right there. And we can, because we're not looking really to push the ball like that. We're trying to control the game. We're trying to take care of the basketball and defend people and make it tough. That's Root with a little elbow jump shot. He can make that shot right there.
You've not had a lot of depth, but in this game, your bench contributed 22 points.
Yeah. When we get guys off the bench that can score, that's big, and we don't have any depth right now. We've gotten a few guys back in Nico and Marco, which has been a big help for us.
Root Manyang big in this game again. He had 19 points, 16 rebounds. He shot 56% from the field.
He is an all Sun Belt Conference player right now because I think he leads the Sun Belt Conference in double-doubles. I think he's right up there in block shots. He runs the court. He covers up a lot of ground, and he erases a lot of things down there in the paint that didn't get erased last year.
Excuse me, I'm about to lose my voice here. Leads the team in blocks. Right now, if you voted as a newcomer of the year, Root would be the newcomer of the year.
I think hands down. I think hands down. I think Root is all about winning basketball games. After the last game we lost, he sent me a text saying, "Coach, I played horrible. I'm gonna play better next game." So he cares. I know that he really cares, and he's a good guy in the locker room.
And again, the final score in this one, it was Little Rock over Georgia State, 79-73, as the Trojans remain unbeaten in conference play.
Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Sitting here last year doing this show, it wasn't like that. It's a big difference this year.
No, it was not. Lost a couple of games. Excuse me. We'll talk about that and come back and take a look at the week ahead.
When did too big to fail replace too smart to fail? When did trend overtake truth? When did putting clients first stop being second nature? For us, never.
You can't take a risk in any investment that if it goes wrong and you lose it all, that you endanger the ability of the firm to survive. And that's really what Wall Street forgot.
So when do you want to learn more about Stephens, one of the country's most successful investment banking firms?
Are you tired of climbing over that old outdated bathtub? What if I told you a brand new beautiful walk-in shower was only a phone call away? From Mountain Home to El Dorado, Bath Makeover of Arkansas is your trusted local source for bathroom remodeling. Bath Makeover offers a full line of bathtubs, showers, and accessibility products such as walk-in bathtubs and barrier-free shower bases. Bath Makeover products are made in the USA and include a lifetime warranty plus a 5-year workmanship warranty. Take advantage of our winter savings sale. Call now to save 50% off labor.
Don't risk a fall from the ladder trying to clean out clogged gutters. Call Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Get the only patented leaf shedding and rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. The seamless design draws water in and keeps leaves out. Little Rock Trojan fans, act now to double your bonus from a $100 to a $200 Visa gift card with your Leaf Guard purchase. 1-800-678-5862.
Independence, the ability to think freely. It allows you to tell truth from trend, to put clients first, to take the long view.
We're privately owned. We don't have public shareholders, And that's the very significant difference between ourselves and other firms.
Since 1933, independence has made Stevens one of the country's most successful investment banking firms. Feel free then to learn more about us.
Don't risk a fall from the ladder trying to clean out clogged gutters. Call Leaf Guard of Arkansas. Get the only patented leaf shedding and rainwater management system with a clog-free guarantee. The seamless design draws water in and keeps leaves out. Little Rock Trojan fans, act now to double your bonus from a $100 to a $200 Visa gift card with your Leaf Guard purchase. 1-800-678-5862.
Are you tired of climbing over that old outdated bathtub? What if I told you a brand new beautiful walk-in shower was only a phone call away? From Mountain Home to El Dorado, Bath Makeover of Arkansas is your trusted local source for bathroom remodeling. Bath Makeover offers a full line of bathtubs, showers, and accessibility products such as walk-in bathtubs and barrier-free shower bases. Bath Makeover products are made in the USA and include a lifetime warranty plus a 5-year workmanship warranty. Take advantage of our winter savings sale. Call now to save 50% off labor.
Our Trojans got off to a 5-0 start in conference play. Slipped up and lost a couple, went on the road to Troy, Alabama, and lost that one. Came back home against South Alabama and dropped one at the Jack Stevens Center. Both those games, you're minus Marquise Noel, who is a premier player in this league. At the time, he was the leading scorer in the league, the second leading scorer in the league. Led in assists, led in steals. You take 18 points, 5 assists
out the game,
and a couple of steals out. Makes it tough, Coach.
It makes it tough, and we didn't play well at Troy. I thought we could have played better, but I told Coach Cross after the game they deserved to win because they really gave it to us. We're going to miss Marquise right now with that hamstring injury because that's 20 points and at least 5 assists and 2 steals out of the lineup. Came home against a South Alabama team, which I knew was going to be a dogfight. We were in the game, had a chance. You think you hold a team to 53 points or whatever they scored, that you would win the game, but when you only score 40-something yourself, you go home and go, wow, you hold a team to 50-something points and you lose. But we got to figure out how to get off this losing streak. We're going on the road against Coastal and App State. Looking forward to that. We haven't beaten Coastal in a long time. It's time to go down there and get some road wins.
Hey, you got a couple of guys back you've been waiting on.
Well, Nico's finally back, and now we got Marco. The fans will had a chance to see Marco play against South Alabama, and I'm sure they left out there going, who is this Marco Lucas kid? Really good player that I've been telling you about, Ray. Finally got him cleared with the NCAA. He's going to give us a big lift.
Darrell Walker, always a pleasure. We'll look forward to the road trip. We head to Coastal Carolina, which is in Conway, South Carolina, and then we head over to Boone, North Carolina. So we'll have highlights of those games next week right here on the Darrell Walker Coaches Show.
The Darrell Walker Show has been brought to you by Stevens Incorporated, Dillard's Department Stores, Cleve Addy, Bath Makeover of Arkansas, Zips Car Wash, and